Well, would you look at that? Life-changing, aka wife-changing gains are here and in the clear. Bitcoin is rocketing up, leaving a majority of the altcoins in the dust. Those strong hands, the hands that hodled tight, are laughing at the bears who have crawled back into their caves. Why so sad, bears? Did you over-leverage yourself with the downturn? Well, I'm glad that true supporters of this channel aren't one of those types. So the true ones, you guys and gals, know our drill. It's time for Chico Crypto. Yeah, it was a spectacular day yesterday for the bulls. With the price movements, we were only 15% away from the all-time high of 64,800. And with the 55,500 high set as of yesterday morning, only about 12% from Plan B's October close prediction of 63K. Who would have thought 6 days into October, the price would be acting like it is? Not too many people, and pulling out a candle chart, BTC is already putting off the green candles that I predicted would happen this month in yesterday's video. Remember October 1st and that green candle? I said yesterday we would need just a few more like that and 63K would be clearly in sight. Well, the combined two that just happened yesterday are bigger than the one on October 1st. Just one more like that one we saw yesterday and we are right back to 63K. So is it coming this week? Well, hodl on to them horsies. We aren't that bullish yet. Remember I said yesterday there would probably be a major dip before we break 60K. And there is a tad bit more evidence out there to why I think that. And it all comes down to leverage. Checking out the Bitcoin derivative trading tracker from BYBT.com, we can see that over the past 24 hours, over 242 million in short liquidations have smacked the bears across the face. 242 million? That sounds like a massive number, right? Well, in the scheme of things, it's not that big. Looking at the liquidations chart below, we can see there have been more than a few days since July 9th that have resulted in higher short liquidation levels. This wasn't that big, but look back to September 6th and that giant long liquidation ding-dong. Over $3.2 billion in long liquidations happened on that day. And then as we can see, to get that amount of money liquidated by the longers, it only took a price dip from 52K down to 46K. Guess where a majority of that long liquidation value came from? None other than the crypto YouTuber's favorite shill, Bybit. Nearly 1.2 billion of it from that exchange alone. Again, screw you YouTubers who make outlandishly bullish or bearish videos and then promote your subs to go trade and leverage. That is the epitome of nastiness in this space.
In this Bybit tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to short and long Bitcoin and different altcoins with leverage.
The more their subs make or get liquidated and lose, the more they make in referrals. It's a win-win for them no matter where the price goes, which is why they flip-flop from bearish to bullish, bearish to bullish. So I will repeat myself, there will be another one of those days, a big dip coming this month, as the exchange manipulators cannot resist making that much money on long liquidations, especially when they have the cards and can see all the traders' liquidation levels on their exchange. So beware, bulls, don't go blasting through the China shop. Now let's switch those gears over to Ethereum. I'm talking major news came for Ethereum 2.0 2 days ago. It was announced that the Altair upgrade was ready, and it would go live on the Beacon Chain mainnet October 27th. So what is Altair? What does it bring to the Beacon Chain table? Well, first, what is the Beacon Chain? Well, the Beacon Chain is Ethereum's proof-of-stake chain. It's a parallel chain that runs in conjunction with the proof-of-work main chain. Besides running in parallel, the main task of the Beacon Chain as of right now is the management of the staking validators. This includes accepting new validators with the required 32 ETH stake, providing staking rewards to those validators, choosing validators for blocks, and finally penalizing or slashing offline validators. The Beacon chain right now does not include smart contracts, thus no tokens, NFTs, DeFi, or dApps are on the Beacon chain yet. They are still on the Proof of Work main chain. So this Beacon chain is now getting its first upgrade through Altair, and this upgrade is specifically designed to advance the economic logic of the network and to bring light client support for its core consensus. Now, if you know what light client support means, you know it's the beginning of the smart contracts coming to the Beacon chain, aka Ethereum 2.0. The purpose of a light client is to allow users in low capacity environments, like on smartphones and browser extensions, and in some desktop applications, to maintain a high security assurance about the current state of some particular part of the Ethereum state, or to verify the execution of a transaction. The plan is in motion, and the Ethereum merge, where the Proof of Work chain and the smart contracts it holds will be merged into the Proof of Stake chain, looks to be right on schedule for December. So the end of the year will be hot for Ethereum, but right into November it could be sizzling further. Starkware announced big news 2 days ago. They dropped a blog announcing the Starknet Alpha, and it was coming to the Ethereum mainnet by when? As we can see in the blog, it says by November. Now everyone should know the importance of this, as Starkware is already helping scaling today on the mainnet for some projects. DYDX for perpetual trading, Diversify for spot trading and payments, and Immutable X and Sorare for NFT minting and trading. They all use StarkX, and they have seen massive gas savings of between 100x to 200x depending on the type of transaction. Thus, with the alpha on the mainnet, the flood doors get open to other projects, and after the alpha, it gets open to everyone. And finally, let's switch those gears one last time to meme coins. What? Tyler is talking about meme coins? Well, we have to, as Shiba Inu pumped like a mother sucker and the trading volume exploded. So what was the reason for the pump? Well, the pump began on October 3rd because of a tweet by Elon Musk. All he did was tweet a picture of his new Shiba Inu puppy Floki smiling with the words Floki Frunk Puppy. That began the hype, and for the past 3 days after that, the price has been jumping and jumping. I really don't get it. Elon Musk does not like Shiba Inu, the token. He bought the Shiba Inu because he likes Dogecoin. Like his tweet from December said, one word, Doge. It didn't say 3 words, Doge Shiba Inu. It just said Doge.
It's an unstoppable financial vehicle that's going to take over the world.
Doge is Elon's favorite crypto. No other meme coin out there has ties to him, Tesla, or any of his other companies like SpaceX. No other meme coins. Remember when Elon tweeted in April that Dogecoin was going to put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon? Well, he was referencing the Doge 1 launch. He tweeted just the next month, SpaceX launching satellite Doge 1 to the moon next year. Mission paid for in Doge. First crypto in space. First meme in space. To the moon. And this leads us to the coins that do have actual connections to SpaceX and old Elon. This is the Greek space tokens. Beta, Gamma, Kappa, Z, and Rho, who has Geometric Space Corporation behind them. And of course, Reign of Finance with the development group behind it, Iteration Syndicate. Going to the official Doge 1 launch PR release, of which Elon was referencing, we can see Geometric Space listed as the main partner of this launch. And of course, Iteration Syndicate is helping with this. And then remember, this is what SpaceX Vice President of Commercial Sales, Tom Ochenero, said about the launch in the release. This mission will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary commerce. We're excited to launch Doge 1 to the moon. Although one more team has been added, which isn't fully known. Back into the PR release, there was also a Point Blank LLC contributing. And who has Point Blank been retweeting and talking about like mad? Well, as we can see from their Twitter, Revest Finance. Now, many people aren't up to speed with what the space tokens do, so let me bring you right up fast. Each of the space tokens allow you something. What? Well, they each are involved with streaming digital art on a CubeSat satellite getting launched with Doge 1. Yes, the satellite will be able to display artwork on it, like an NFT of yours or your own personal art. The pixel's hue on the satellite is kappa, the luminosity is gamma, the x-axis location of the pixel is beta, and the y-axis location is rho, and z is the time, how long it will be displayed. So you need to purchase all of them if you want your digital art to be displayed on the CubeSat. And it's the first time in history digital art will be floating around in space. Now, Samuel Reed, the jefe behind Geometric Space and the parent company Geometric Energy, tweeted this on October 1st. Geometric Energy Corporation is proud to acquire a partial stake of Starry Night Capital on the October 1st, 2021 launch. Thank you at Kyle D116, aka Kyle Davies, and Zusu, aka Zusu, for accepting our investments. So who are those two? Well, Zusu and Kyle are the two behind Three Arrows Capital, one of the biggest VCs in the investment space. And finally, they at Vincent Van Dough. They thanked him for drawing them in. Who is Vincent Van Dough? He's one of the biggest NFT collectors in the space and has massive influence. At the end of his tweet, like Samuel said, "Wag me, we all gonna make it, eventually to the moon." Cheers, I'll see you next time.